Hi, welcome to 4 Minutes of Film with me, Rhianna. 4 films this week: Magic Mike XXL, Housebound, Terminator Genisys and Amy. So let's start with Amy. So this is the documentary about the life of Amy Winehouse, peppered with old footage, her music and commentary from friends and family.
I look like a floating head, you know, I've got no hair. I'm just on a black screen. There's my hand. What's going on?
When I spoke to Asif Kapadia, I asked him about the huge amounts of footage that he had to trawl through and whether he found any unexpected gems on the way.
Amy's friend Lauren had some amazing footage of the two of them on holiday from when they were very young kids, and there's one particular favourite of mine, which is when they go on holiday to Mallorca and Amy's showing Lauren, her friend, around the apartment and putting on a very funny voice, and it's just great. It's just really very intimate and personal and funny, really funny. She was a very funny girl.
It was very thorough. It goes at Amy's life from a completely different angle to the one I was expecting. It doesn't try and place blame, it just shows you her life. And I love seeing her lyrics up on screen alongside what was going on with her at the time. It all made so much sense and I was hooked for 2 hours. Asif Kapadia knew what he was doing, and more importantly, I didn't feel like my emotions were being manipulated at all. So 5 stars for Amy. Next up, it's Magic Mike XXL. This is a sequel to the stripping success of 2012. Mike is persuaded to go on one last tour with the guys before the group breaks up for good.
I love you guys. This trip has been ridiculous and amazing. So please do not make me give the whole, it's not about how we go out there and do, it's about getting to go out there and do it together speech that I just gave you. What are you? You're not a fireman.
I'm a male entertainer.
Oh yeah, what are we? Male entertainers. That's right. Come on, get it in.
Hey, hold that up. Look, it's not bro time, it's show time. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right, come on, let's do this.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Male entertainers.
The first film was ironic and a bit tongue-in-cheek and primarily for women. In this film, they've stepped up to bro humour, which makes for some quite fun set pieces, and Channing has definitely still got the moves. But the women in it were just for sleeping with or used as inanimate objects for dancing on top of. I feel like they've forgotten their audience and they've also lost the irony. So entertaining to a point, but disappointing. 3 stars for Magic Mike XXL. Next up is Terminator Genisys. So this is a sort of mashup of the first 2 films. Kyle Reese is sent back in time by John Connor to save Sarah Connor from an evil operating system, except it's now an alternative universe and she's waiting for him with Arnie, who's an old Terminator who she calls Pops, and together they go forward in time to try and stop this evil operating system from ever coming into being.
Listen to me, Reese, everything's changed. The 1984 John sent you to, it no longer exists.
No, this is all wrong, all right? John sent me here to save you.
From the Terminator that was sent back to kill me, I know, but we already took care of him.
We? Get down!
It is as confused as it sounds, and it doesn't do the time travel thing well. There are massive gaps in the plot, unanswered questions, and although Emilia Clarke does quite a decent job as Sarah, Jai Courtney brings 0 charisma to her supposed saviour. As for Arnie, I could have done without all his shoehorned in catchphrases, so 2 stars for Terminator Genisys. Finally, it's Housebound. This is a New Zealand horror about a young woman who's under house arrest, staying with her mum for 8 months, who is convinced that the house is haunted by a girl who was killed there.
Gosh, that's high tech, isn't it? Aren't you lucky, Kylie, having all that fancy technology on your foot?
Nice being back home.
Some things have happened since I've been here. Things I can't explain.
This is a brilliant horror. It manages to have a very funny script with a deadpan delivery from the largely unknown cast, and it's super tense and quite gory in some places as well. This indie horror has managed to do what no other Hollywood horror has done before. It's made me want to watch it again. So 5 stars for Housebound. Next week, I'll be reviewing Ted 2, Love and Mercy and Dear White People. So click here to subscribe and catch that then.